Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our little music production stream. I'm M-ROX. Here with me are today. Please introduce yourself, guys.
Okay, Bobby, you start.
Oh, okay. Well, Bobby, we cannot hear you. Sorry. There seems to be a problem with your mic. Maybe Voitek, introduce yourself first, and then Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I can hear something now. Maybe it's Bobby.
Yeah, I'm back here.
Okay,
Perfect.
so here we go again.
Okay.
So you can introduce yourself.
All right, so welcome everybody. I'm DJ Bobby Max. Thanks for having me here tonight, guys. I really
You're
appreciate you
more than
chose to be
welcome.
first guest.
You're more than
Thanks for
welcome,
having us.
man.
Okay.
So far, I was joining to see the guys. So far, they are doing very well. So
Ah,
I can promise tonight is going to be fun as well.
cheers. Cheers. Thank you, Bobby.
Thanks, man.
We appreciate it. Yeah, so and who else is with us? I have to show down there. Wojtek, I mean you.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was just I was just writing some stuff on the
Chat.
chat.
Okay.
So yes, hello everyone. Hello again. We are doing this second time in a row this weekend. So my name is Wojtek, and I'm today with special guest Bobby, who already introduced himself, and we will have some cool stuff going on. We will do some questions and answers, and then we will see. Yeah.
Exactly. So basically, what we plan to do is that when we're doing these shows with a guest, then we will first find out little bit about our guest, and then our guests like show us like a little of their unique techniques they use, like their special secrets they use for music production. And then usually we are planning to do a collaboration, a little small collaboration. We try to keep it shorter this time because our last streams were like around 3 hours long, and we have the feeling it's better to keep it shorter, but that way we can put more like important informations in a shorter time frame.
Word.
Exactly. So okay, cool. So Bobby, maybe the people should know we know each other. All the three of us know each other from London, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bobby and me, we were actually flatmates. We used to live together, um, and it was really funny that we moved into the same flat, and we were both into music production. So it was a nice coincidence. Um,
That was
and yeah, so Bobby, tell us a bit how you got maybe into music production, what kind of music interests you, and stuff like that.
all right. I'll try to keep it short because it's a very long, interesting story.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to
Take your time,
put
man.
it in a
No
nutshell.
rush.
Now, the whole thing is music was there in my whole life
Hmm.
since I was born. My father was actually playing through the whole day music at home,
Okay.
so there was no 1 hour silence or something the whole day.
Okay.
When
Right.
I got home from school, there was music playing. Before I went to bed, there was maybe still music playing.
Okay.
So I was surrounded by music everywhere, and also my cousin started drumming in his early, like, 8 years old maybe.
Okay.
So very 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 young, he started playing drums already. And the first time I met him, I remember I was 10 years old, and that was the biggest push I think I ever got uh, from like music. I could see him drumming, and I wanted to drum as well. I wanted to play the drums, but at the time we couldn't afford it. We didn't even have space for that and stuff like that. So years passed by, and I got into this hip hop thing,
Mm.
which later I'm going to talk more about. I got into this hip hop thing, and in hip hop culture, there are a lot of things you can do. You can do breakdancing, you can do rapping, you can do DJing and stuff like that.
So the four elements of
And
hip hop, right? That's how
exactly,
they
and
call it.
actually, I went through all of them. Started with breakdancing, and then graffiti, and I left them, but I still had this intuition, this motivation to do something which is hip hop. I
Hmm.
really wanted to be a part of it, and then I started to make music.
Oh, okay. Let me just interrupt you for a second because I just got a message. I don't know if you guys got it as well, that we have only 10 minutes left for this Zoom call.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess for the first donations, once we get enough money from it, we will buy the pro account on Zoom. Yeah,
Exactly.
and the second thing will be a new MacBook, so maybe we can also make music and stream.
That's true. Yeah.
But today I calculated that for a new computer for you, we will need to do, I think, 8,000 streams or something like
If
that.
if
If we
if,
keep the
if we,
ratio of €1 per one per
first,
four streams.
okay. Yeah. No. Actually, if it's €1 per stream, we would have to. I think a new MacBook would be around like what 2,500 to 3,000.
2,000.
No, but
Yeah, so guys, please donate. That's what I
donate,
wanted to say.
donate. We
Yeah,
need.
please click on that donate button,
No,
please.
but
Now,
guys, honestly, we have a little problem now because it's going to will kick us out every 40 minutes. I just hope that our viewers are okay with that. That we will, I will just try to immediately reopen the session on Zoom. You guys got the link, right? It will be always the same invitation link. So
yes.
we will just have a small interruption, and then we will have again 40 minutes. But we have to think about that. Actually, we didn't think about it earlier. So yeah, okay. So Bobby, you have another I don't know 8 minutes or something like that. So please continue your story.
All right. So yeah, I started to make music. I didn't know how to start, of course, because I was not into it at all before. No musical skills, no nothing. I didn't know what is even one octave.
Mm.
So I had to start from scratch completely. What I knew is what I learned from my cousin on the drums,
Hmm.
rhythms, groups, all that stuff. And yeah, I at that time I had internet connection already, so I could browse the internet and look for all these information. And my friends were always supportive around me. Big shout out of all of them to all of them, because they really helped me a lot to get into music production.
Yeah.
First of all, big shout out to Dougie, who just actually came to me one day and said to me, "I'm going to buy you a MIDI keyboard."
Oh,
It was 17 years ago, and he just came to me that I'm going to buy you a MIDI keyboard because I want to support you.
that's so nice.
And much love to him. Uh, that was the time when I started playing keyboard at the same time with getting into music production seriously.
Yeah.
And later on, uh, I was thinking, look, I'm making music, but that's fine. I'm making music for myself right now. I need audience. So I showed to my friend what I'm doing at home in my little lab.
Mm.
And I got positive feedback, which kept me motivated to do more and get better. And later on, I picked up DJing because I missed something from my music, that I need to add something more. It's just beats without nothing, some movement. I didn't know any MCs back then. I was really young,
Mm.
but fortunately, I always had a friend who knew someone who knew someone who had someone in this stuff.
all about
So
the
some
connections, man. It's all about the connections.
exactly. So somehow we got together with MC. I got together with MCs. We started to work together, and I knew for sure that this is the thing what I'm going to do throughout my whole life from that
Perfect.
moment.
So it was a passion.
It
Or it is
it
still
became a passion.
it became a passion, exactly.
Yeah, in the beginning it was just fun, and then became passion.
Nice, nice. And so you're into hip hop, like, but what kind of hip hop? Because hip hop can be like all kind. There's all kind of styles, sub genres in hip hop. So what is like your favorite kind of hip hop music?
So basically, I grew up on the classics from the East and West Coast. uh, US hip hop.
Mm.
I don't want to say any names because who's into it, they know. Who's not into it, probably they know all the classic hip hop artists as well, like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
Eminem, and yeah, this was the basic thing in my life. A whole day hip hop music, and actually hip hop opened up a lot of new things that actually I just realized that hip hop is made out of jazz, funk, and soul uh, things sampled, and I started to listen to funk music, and I started to listen to jazz and soul, and basically black music uh, took over.
Yeah.
That was my
Was it
that
like
what I got from my father,
was it huge
because
in
my father
Hungary,
was a
or was it like did a lot of people listen to
well,
it, or was it like
kind of, yeah, kind
mm,
of. It was a huge. The basic thing was everybody was listening to rock music back then.
mm,
All people who were collecting records, definitely 80% rock music
mm,
in their collection. Also my father. So I started listening rock music since I was born, and then later on my musical taste changed. My mother's music was a big influence because she was listening to kind of like house, jazzy, funk house,
mm,
and I got a lot of from my mom's music as well.
nice.
I started to feel the funk groove in what my mom's was listening to, and I was like, yeah, this is different than my father's. This is more groovy, more catchy,
Yeah.
more dance. I felt like dance
Yeah.
to it, even though I couldn't. I'm talking about like 5-10 years old
Yeah.
little
Okay. Okay.
Bobby,
Because now you
and
can dance. I know that. I saw it personally.
I would not say I can dance,
Ah,
but
come on.
better than when I was 10 years old. Yeah, so I left this rock music completely, and I was focusing in my room only on to black music and hip hop music, basically.
Mm, mm. Cool.
And jazz music gave me a lot of push to start to learn playing on the keyboard, because I always wanted to play jazz pieces on piano, but I still can't. So
But
I'm gonna take a
let me just
ride.
quickly shout out to Plevy110 and DRHKL for following us. Thank you so much, guys, for the follows. Um, so hip hop, like in hip hop, there's a lot of sampling involved, right? So you had the rock influence from your father, and the house dance music like influence from your mom. Was that like also an influence in your early music, like which you created in the beginning? Did you like sample any rock pieces or stuff like that?
Definitely. In the beginning, I was going for that kind of stuff,
Mm,
and I didn't even know how music put together. So I didn't even know that I have to put like bass line and stuff like that. So I was completely going from scratch, zero, nothing.
mm,
And I was just messing around in the software, and I was trying to figure it out in the songs,
yeah.
what what elements are there. And then I was listening to separately, trying to listen to like to the bass. Uh, I just read on internet that it's part of the the rhythm section, and I didn't know that before. I thought
Mm,
it's like an individual instrument like piano,
yeah.
but it's actually not. So I was just first I was trying to write bass lines to my drums, so put together a groove. That was the first thing. I didn't even know that these hip hop classics I was listening to for a few years already being sampled from classic jazz, funk, or whatever.
Mm,
How it's made, I didn't know. I didn't have any idea.
mm.
But
Okay.
later on, when I realized how these things are going, is everything just opened up, and
Yeah.
I started sampling,
Nice.
obviously. And later on, as I was developing my keyboard skills, I tried to write my own chord progressions, on stuff, on melodies, solos later on, and kept going on and trying to still develop myself and learn more in music production.
Okay. No, that's definitely that's an interesting way, man. Like how you got there. Let me just tell you guys, my Zoom is showing me less than 1 minute right now. So I actually thought it would be okay. Exactly, that's what I thought. Sorry guys about that. That's why we need your donations, so we can actually buy a Zoom Pro account. Sorry about that. Let me just quickly reset the session, and hopefully the guys are joining soon. Thank you, Jepo, for the follow as well. I saw that, and yeah, let's hope that the guys are joining us. There's Voitek already back. Cool, Voitek is back. Perfect. So let's hope Bobby is joining us as well in a second. And
Yeah,
yeah,
mic check 1 2.
mic check. Everything is working fine. Yeah, I said already again to our listeners or viewers that they need to donate so we can actually buy this pro account.
Yep. Okay, I'll just connect the second camera
Okay,
real
cool.
quick.
Actually, you don't need to right now, to be honest. Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry about this little technical break. Let's just hope that Bobby is joining us because he's our guest today, DJ Bobby Max. If you guys are not following him yet, you should definitely do that. His Instagram is, let me see, I think it's A Bobby Max. Yeah, so A Bobby Max is his Instagram, and DJ Bobby Max is his Facebook. So definitely check out his music. He's doing some great old school hip hop stuff, and hopefully he's joining us back. But right now, I don't know. He is lost. Let me just quickly write to him. Yeah, stuff like this happens.
Happens all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we are doing this thing for the first time with more than 2 people, so
Ah,
it must happen.
he's coming.
Okay,
There he is
I'm
again.
back.
Perfect, perfect.
cool.
So yeah, I just told the people they should follow you on your social media and listen to your music because you do some great stuff. Can you just repeat your
Thank you.
social media profiles? Because I said like Instagram is A Bobby Max and Facebook is DJ Bobby Max. Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Correct.
I think on YouTube it's even underneath our stream, so you guys can check it out. Or if you're on Twitch, yeah, just type in on Instagram or Facebook and give our guy a follow. Support that man.
Yeah,
So,
thank you very much.
no worries, man. Um, so yeah, um, so we've heard a bit about your past, about how you got into music production. Now, usually what we would do, we would well, usually it's the first time, but what we are planning to do also in the future when we have our guests, we want our guests to show us some unique techniques, some super secret music production technique that you can share with us. And or maybe no, you know what, first show us some of your music. I forgot that, and then we will go over to the music technique. Let's first do the show us some of your music so people actually get to listen your stuff.
All right. The only thing is we haven't figured it out yet how we're gonna do it.
Okay,
Are you going to play it, Martin, from your computer
I can
or?
play it from my computer. I can try that.
Okay, so I'm going to send it over to you.
Mm-hmm.
I made two short demo mixes.
Cool.
Each mix contains three of my songs. It's like half done. They are from my upcoming EPs and LPs because as a lot of free time. Uh,
Just let me know. Are you sending it over email or?
Email, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
email.
Let me just go in. Download that stuff. Yeah, sorry guys, we should have done that a bit earlier. I know. So everyone who's watching, I hope you're not angry with us. But
Exactly.
that's the thing.
We can't even have that excuse that we didn't have time because
We,
usually we are sitting at home these times,
exactly. We had enough.
but
We
still
had
we are
enough of
busy.
time.
We are music producers.
Exactly. Too
Okay.
much projects going on.
Just can you give me your email address, please, Martin,
Wait a
in the
second.
chat or
I will send
something
it to
here?
you on Facebook.
Yeah, or somewhere. 'Cause I ain't
Just
find
a
it
little
here
bit of
in
prizes,
my email
privacy,
list.
please. Oh, I send it over to you on Facebook.
All right. So meanwhile, I'm sending over
Also, guys,
the demo.
yeah, sorry. Just let me quickly say, like, any
Carry
viewers,
on. Carry on.
if you have any questions to Bobby, our guest for today, don't hesitate to write them into the chat. Doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or Twitch, we will see them, and I'm sure Bobby will be happy to answer them.
Actually, I have some questions.
Oh, perfect.
I made a list today, so if you don't mind, I can ask a few,
Sure.
and you can answer them real
Yeah,
quick.
let's go.
Yeah. So the first one I had, which because the first one I had about the story, so you already answered that in a nice way. But then I wanted to ask you, like, how would you describe your sound?
Hmm. This is a good question because I can't say that I found my sound yet because
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a lot of different things and I'm experiencing a lot still.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be still like this because I love to cook as well. I always try something new. I always uh, add some weird twists into my food as well, in my music as well. I can't describe exactly, but it's like jazzy instrumental hip hop. This is the main thing, and
Yeah.
from that core, I always try to grab something else into it, make it more electronic, make it more funky.
Yeah.
But the core thing is this instrumental hip hop thing,
Okay.
jazzy vibes, funk
Jazzy.
vibes,
I,
Uh-huh.
I,
uh, and that's how I could describe my sound.
I can
Uh-huh.
definitely say it has a good taste, Bobby's stuff, because I tried his cooking, so his music has a good taste as well. Spicy stuff there, Hungarian spicy stuff.
Okay.
Even I don't like spicy food though.
No, but your Hungarian stuff is a bit spicy. Come on, a bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
not for
yeah.
Hungarians, but for us Germans, definitely.
Mhm.
Bobby, I didn't get an email yet, so check again if you've sent it correctly. So yeah, any viewer who has joined us right
Probably.
now, we have Bobby, DJ Bobby Max, as our guest today. Don't hesitate to give him some questions about any music production stuff, like how does he produce his music, what is his favorite, I don't know, song at the moment. Anything you can think of, just type it into the chat, and he will be happy to answer it. Okay, but Voitek, you have some more questions.
Yeah. I'm
Perfect.
really curious to find out about the answers. So if we have a few more minutes, I would like to ask those questions. So the next one I would like to ask is if you can think of and name the one album that you would probably never stop listening to, like just one album.
If I would be stuck on a
I mean, like if you think about what happens in 50 years, then you can still imagine coming back to this music even though you know it already by heart. So what?
okay, if there would be one
Mm-hmm.
record I could take with me to Mars,
Mm-hmm.
nothing else would be Living Proof from Good Home.
Okay. And why this one?
This was the first record I ever bought, and
Oh,
this is the album what I've been influenced by most. as a music producer, and also the lyrics inspired me in my life the most.
Okay, so that was actually my next question. So I wanted to ask what inspires you to make music. So we already mentioned some other artists, some other pieces of music. So what else?
Basically, cooking.
Okay.
uh, as I'm cooking different countries, nationalities, foods, I'm trying always go to Asian food, try sometimes African, sometimes European dishes, and that's the thing with music as well. I'm always looking for different uh, sounds, like Asian sounds. Try to bring some Asian instruments into my music, uh, or just when I'm walking on the street, basically what's happening with me on my way. If someone makes me angry on the bus because they step on my feet 300 times, or something like that, of course that inspires me, and I'm going to make like a angry banger or something like that, which is like more like future beat stuff, and or I just mess around with the hard style bass stuff, and in the
Yeah.
end I give it up because I realize that this is not my stuff, this is not really me. So I just leave it, but something like this. Yeah, life inspires me a lot in general. What's happening with me,
Mhm.
and that's
And
how I express myself in the music what I make.
mhm. So I just wanted to ask real quick, Martin, if you want
Yeah,
to play the track
we
now.
have the
Okay.
tracks. I have the tracks. Let me just see. I need to share my computer audio on Zoom so everyone can share my computer sound. And yeah, let's just quickly. I will just play it for a short second. You guys will tell me if you can hear it and if it's too loud or something, right?
Okay.
Bit loud for me.
Too loud, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Better? Is it better? Oh, sorry. But was it all right from the levels?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So this is the first mix. Maybe Bobby, you just want to say something about it?
I put together 3 songs in the first mix
Mm-hmm.
from
Okay.
my upcoming LP, which is going to be after the EP I'm going to release.
Okay.
So chronologically, I didn't put together
Okay.
first the upcoming LP, 3 songs, and then I have another 3 songs from the upcoming EP.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So let's listen to it. Oh yeah, I like that sound coming in right there. Okay, this is definitely some West Coast vibe right there.
Exactly.
Nice. Very, very nice. Ah, okay, it's still going. Sorry.
Third song, I left it till the end, so whenever you feel like,
Okay,
just fade it out.
okay. Let me just do a nice fade out right there. Yeah, that's my awesome DJ skills right there. Okay, so really really great stuff, Bobby, right there.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.
Definitely, I'm looking forward to your LP and your EP. Is it actually one LP and one EP? Yeah, we're looking forward to. We can look forward to.
Yeah, actually, there will be two LPs,
Ah, okay.
but that's going to be with my alternative Bobby J social viewpoint project, which I released first album I released in 2010. So now 10 years later, I want to do like a second milestone in my life, put 10 songs again, which was these songs was just to reply again to Voitek's question. For example, this album was inspired by my actual mood, like
Okay.
Yeah.
uh, psychological things. I was going into uh, depression or something in the last 10 years. That's in the album.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mhm.
I had happiness in the last 10 years, that's on this album.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very cool. So,
That's a great way to actually um to face your emotions as well, right? Like by letting them flow into your music.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. Express that side
exactly.
of yourself emotionally
Mm.
a
uh-huh,
bit. So I not necessarily start like on purpose an emotional chord progression,
uh-huh,
but if I want to express some feelings, which is melancholic, then I do.
Mm-hmm.
Then I do. And I finish the song, and I might not show this song to anyone. I just release it on the LP. That's it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be a surprise for everybody.
Cool. Perfect.
very cool. Yeah.
Just some, just something about that album is going to be instrumental hip hop
Okay.
uh, with a lot of emotions.
Mhm. So, can you say just once more time, when are you planning to release this album?
This album is going to be released in June,
Mhm.
and the EP is coming next month in May, probably the end of May.
Very cool.
Nice.
And
I can't say any date now because I just set up everything now in the next 2 days, so I can announce in the next few days a date.
Yeah.
and what would what
Cool.
what would be the way to purchase this album and EP?
Is it going to be on Spotify, iTunes, and most music platforms?
Uh-huh.
Also on Bandcamp, you can donate or download it for free.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
nice.
Okay, really looking forward, especially to the album.
Definitely. Definitely.
Thank you. I'm excited as well.
Yeah, I also I'm not sure whether we have to keep to the schedule real tight because I also wrote some notes about those beats, some questions that I want to ask,
Sure.
but
Go
they
for
are
it.
more technical, so I'm not sure if it's the right time, Martin. You decide.
Well, I decide.
You
Okay.
are the yeah.
Well, the problem is what we maybe have to let our viewers know. The problem is we had before, just before the stream started. Obviously, we connected on Zoom way too late, so just before the stream, and we realized, okay, we cannot get any sound from Bobby's computer. So we don't know yet if we will be actually able to show you some stuff, to actually produce some music today with Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's why I think there shouldn't be a problem if we make this more like a Q&A stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know about you guys, but what if we maybe figure out these technical difficulties, and just during this week we will just like we did with our last episode, we split it into two parts, and the next part will be basically just Bobby showing us his techniques,
Mm-hmm.
and then we will do a quick collab with him as well. What do you think, Voitek or Bobby? What do you guys think?
What we can do,
Mm-hmm.
the schedule is tight, of course. We spent already like half an hour
We're
with
way
me,
over
which
schedule
I
already, so
appreciate. Okay,
but
which I really
don't worry
appreciate.
at all, man.
In that case, what we can do is just to win back a little time. Maybe the collaboration part Voitek could start, and he can bounce over the thing he's making. Meanwhile, I reconnect, I disconnect and reconnect if I could sort the problem out. Even though not, I still reconnect and just be here with you
We can do it
and
that
producing, sharing idea, three of us together and producing
yeah,
something.
we can do it this way around. The only thing what we thought, like when we do a collab with a guest, is that the guest actually starts, so he can already show like which direction the beat is going to. But if you don't have a problem with that, that Voitek starts. I don't know, Voitek, what do you think?
Yeah, I can start as you said. So you can give me some directions, some ideas what to do, and I will do it and add my own my own touch, and then later on we can do it the other way. So Bobby, you will do it on your machine and maybe add some of your personal things that you like to add to the beats, and we can do it the other way around as we planned. I'm okay with that.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay, this is how we can keep the music production part for today, not just a Q&A, because
Yeah,
probably our viewers are curious about what are we going to do together. So
I
if
think so.
it's working for you, then let's do.
then let's do it
Yeah, yeah.
this way. Okay, no problem at all,
Yeah.
guys. Just let me let's listen to the second mix as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe Bobby, you want to say something first about that one?
This is going to be a little bit different from the first one. The first one was more these jazzy hip hop instrumentals. Second one, I brought more synths, more energy into these songs. Also, uh, I had push already, which helped me a lot in the developing my workflow and creating something creative.
Okay.
Not the, because at some point I felt like my hip hop, jazzy hip hop beats are getting a bit boring for me
Hmm.
because I made hundreds, and at some point I had to do something differently. So push came into my life, and then it brought the electronic stuff,
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
more electronic
So
stuff into
so
my music.
then let's listen to it. I'm curious.
Hmm.
You can also fade it out because I
Okay.
left it throughout also.
Nice one. That was great.
Yeah, really, really,
Thank you
really.
very much.
Oh wow, guys, we just got a donation from Jepo, 10 euros. Holy
Oh,
shit!
wow.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Thank you, Jepo. Thank you for supporting us and for tuning in again because he has been already there on our first stream. So cheers,
Awesome.
man. Thank you so much. We're getting closer to the Zoom Pro account.
Yeah, we will. We
I
will
will
get
set
there.
up next time. I will on the next stream. I will set up like a donation goal where you can see how we're getting closer to the Zoom Pro subscription.
Mhm. Yeah, thanks, Japo. Big up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I actually usually there should be a pop up. I don't know if this message popped up or not. I have no idea, but in case it didn't, let me just let it pop up again. So yeah. So Zepo gets the fame. It popped up. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Back to the music. Voitek, I saw you were taking some notes already again.
Yes. I mean, yeah. I think personally, I liked this stuff even more than the first mix that you played from the more jazzy album. because it was more interesting. It was fresh. It was a good, tasty combination of synthesizers and samples. So especially two first beats, uh, they I really like them, and and immediately I started moving around. I saw Martin also did that, so they could be played in the club for sure, and people could be dancing to it. Whether the first album is more like listening in the car, at home, and this one could be definitely played out in the club, so it's a very good thing that it's already moving your body in a nice way.
Exactly. I've been struggling with these albums. How should I put them together? Because I wanted to separate these things,
Uh-huh.
and it might not be like a picture of Bobby Max, like a standard picture. Like, okay, I know this guy is this jazzy hip hop stuff. No,
Uh-huh.
this guy has a lot of different things. So you can choose from my music to listen in the car, to listen it for cooking, chill
Uh,
out, for reading, or you can just put it on the party bangers on the
right.
party.
That's cool though. That's like you're a versatile producer, so you can create stuff for different moods for different people, which is definitely a good thing,
Yeah. Guys, we got another 10 minutes again. Holy shit, like 40 minutes are are going like finishing
Time
Time
flies.
fast.
flies, man.
Time flies. I just also wanted to give you some input to the second mix. For me, it's basically the same what Voitek just said. Uh, like this old school hip hop stuff is more for chilling, for like calming down, like while cooking or reading a book or stuff like that. I felt the same, and the other one, as you said before already, is more like banger stuff. Yeah, so I was really happy to actually hear some new influences in your music. You can definitely hear that the push controller. By the way, guys, if you don't know what the push is, it's what you can see. Yeah, in one of the screens. This is Voitek's push, and you can use it to make some cool beats. And Bobby also has one. So no, you can definitely hear uh, that you were rethinking your music production with the push, and I think it turned out great. Really, really nice. It's
Yeah,
as Wojtek
it's
said, it's
itself the
music
push
for the
game.
club.
Mhm.
Yeah, the push opened me a path to go to this way,
Yeah,
and I'm really happy about that. It happened.
that was
Mhm.
definitely a good in investment.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, cool, perfect. So now our viewers had some like they got a feeling what kind of music you're actually making.
Mhm.
Um, so because as we said earlier, we have some technical issues here with Bobby's computer sound. We will skip the unique technique uh, presentation, and we'll go immediately straight to the collab, right?
Yeah, well, I was thinking that what we can do is, well, I also wrote some questions about the technical stuff that I would like to know how it was done. So I can either ask it or I cannot
No, then
ask
go
it.
for it, man. I'm like,
Okay.
as I say, I'm not the boss here. I'm not setting up the rules. So let's just do what we want to do. That's what it's all
Okay.
about.
So
Yeah,
basically,
we've got as I see 7 minutes. We can fill it up with the Q&A.
Yeah, exactly.
okay. So the more technical Q&A. So the first question would be that in the first mix that you played, there were those like 12-bit type of okay. Okay, I'm waiting.
Don't know what
I'm
happened there.
waiting.
Do you guys hear me?
Mhm.
I
Yes.
don't
Yeah,
I don't
clearly.
know what happened. Seems like my audio interface just stopped for a second, and you were
Okay.
not.
Okay.
I was not able to hear you, and I think you guys were also not able to hear me. So, oh man.
Maybe the listeners can the viewers can confirm. Rzepo and other viewers if they can hear us now.
I think so because I can see that in OBS it's there's some sound coming in. So okay, weird stuff going on. Time for a
Yeah.
new audio interface as well.
Yeah. So
So
please donate.
we have some we have quite a few things on our bucket list already.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, can you just start your question again?
Yes, so Bobby, in this first mix, you had those 12-bit type of gritty, nasty, but I like them sounds. So I was wondering if you run the samples through some kind of hardware samplers, or is it more like the VST plugin for beat reduction?
Well, I'm using sometimes the digital way. Sometimes I use plugins, or sometimes I use this little one, which I just bring it in to the screen.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is an SP404, and for the lo-fi sound,
Nice.
this bitty gritty crunchy
mhm,
stuff. Sometimes I'm creating with this. It depends on my mood, and also I've got just because you wanted to go into the technical questions.
mhm.
Uh, for saturation, I'm using tape deck as well.
Can you repeat
So I'm
what?
recording
Tape deck.
for saturation.
Uh-huh.
I'm using a cassette tape,
Oh, I
tape
see.
cassette deck.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a
Mhm,
great idea actually. Bringing that analog sound, yeah.
So I'm running through the tape or the SP my sound samples. Maybe my whole drum kit goes through these,
mhm,
and then I layer with the original one.
mhm.
Ah,
Very cool.
okay.
And yeah, by the way, I was wondering if you know by any chance the guys from Poland called Wax Eaters.
Not at all.
Not at all,
I haven't heard
because
about them.
they are friends of mine, and they create like proper hip hop, but their sound is also very gritty in a way. So they use some samplers and stuff. So I will share you their link so you can also check out. But anyway, uh, the next maybe Martin, you want to add something, or shall I
No,
continue?
continue.
Okay, so the next thing that I noticed was the compression for drums. So I was wondering if you have some type of favorite tools that you use for it, some favorite technique or tools, because I really like the sound of the drums. So I was wondering what's your approach.
Well, as in the last stream yesterday, I was on the chat explaining something bit of my EQing and mixing skills.
Mhm,
I don't find it the best. I still have a long way. I still have a long way to go for the that sound what I'm looking for.
mhm,
Uh, I'm trying to implement those techniques I'm learning by myself and from others.
mhm,
And on the drums, usually I use saturation.
mhm.
Um, Basically, the Ableton stock plugin is my best friend
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
when it comes to drums because it's easy to use. It has quite a lot of features for me. I'm
Mhm,
using it a lot, and
okay.
especially on the drums.
Mhm,
Transient shapers, definitely for more punch,
mhm,
and the compression is nothing crazy. I'm using glue compressor, either the camel fat or the stock Ableton.
Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
Cool.
And for the drums, because obviously you use some break beats, but do you also combine them with the single one shot sounds, or you try to build the breaks only beats?
I,
So
I I always start my drum programming with a drum kit built by myself. So
okay.
it's not I not necessarily start a song with the drums,
Mm-hmm.
but when it comes to the drums,
Mm-hmm.
I start to build my own drum kit, which sometimes takes a lot of time to find the sounds, the individual one shots, which sound good together.
Mm-hmm.
and it sometimes it takes a lot of time. Sometimes I'm using drum kits preset by myself, or sometimes I buy sample packs and I'm using presets from there.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of cool stuffs out there,
Mm.
Mm.
and of course I layer breaks as well,
Mm-hmm.
drum breaks. I layer in the background, I edit as a percussion, so
Mm-hmm.
I try to combine them,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
not at all.
Mm.
Okay, how much time we have remaining?
Less than 1 minute, so I think it will
Oh
stop.
crap.
Oh,
Eh.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
okay, then let's say, Bobby, are you coming back, or are you trying to fix your audio problems?
well, at some point I'm going to join back. I'm going to try to fix it
Okay,
now.
cool.
I'll keep in touch with you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just you can contact me anytime, and me and Voitek, we are going to start working on the collab.
Yeah, and then you join and we can work on something together.
Exactly. Okay, well, I don't know. Zoom is weird. It
All
shows
right,
less
cool,
than a
cool, cool.
minute, but
See you soon.
it's still more than a minute. I have the feeling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're still connected to each other.
Yeah, I still have like three technical questions, so maybe you can answer real quick.
But I'm sure it
Okay,
will
go
end
for it.
soon. Okay, anyway. See. Okay, guys, sorry about that again. Let me just reopen the meeting. The problem have pro account. So, okay. I'm back here on the screen, and hopefully Voitek will join in a minute as well. And I guess I guess Bobby will join us later. He's going to try to resolve his audio issues. Let's see if Voitek is coming back. There he is. There he is.
And we're back.
Yes. Yes, sir. Cool.
Back in the game.
Back in the game. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I guess Bobby will join us later. Should we just start doing
Yeah,
something?
I think we got a bit inspired for sure
Mm-hmm.
by his music. So we can start doing something, and then once Bobby joins, he can
You can.
tell us what to do.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Okay.
Then let me just switch the.
Oh yeah, I will
I
just record
you need
the
to.
second camera real quick.
Okay, cool. Then do that first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can. Then you need to share your screen and the usual stuff.
Yeah, I'm a bit sad I couldn't finish with those things,
Questions.
but he answered the stuff that I was mostly interested to know, so it's all good.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh,
later we will have some time to
yeah,
answer some more
I
questions.
get I guess so. Okay, guys, so let's do it. So I will share the screen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Share computer sound,
Share computer sound, please.
and there you have it. The
Perfect.
blank screen of let's do something.
Okay.
So, should we do the ping pong?
Uh,
So I will be doing, but you can tell me what to do
yeah,
for the.
exactly. Let me just see everything, and everything looks fine on the screen, on the stream. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hopefully now everyone sees your Ableton.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first question: do we want to go like in this direction of his first mix or his second one?
I think we can try to make something in between.
Okay. Interesting. Cool. Let's do that.
Okay, so let's start. I would say let's start with the drums.
Okay, I would have done the sampling first, but okay,
Okay,
let's start with the drums then.
so
That's cool.
I will do the drums, and then for your turn we can do the sampling.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Let's do it like that.
So we can use some sample packs from Live, which exists in this folder,
Mm-hmm.
and they are. Just let me know if you can hear the sound. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
from Live. So.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, I can hear
Okay,
it.
cool. So I'll just find a
Just
kicks
turn
that I
down the
like.
master a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure.
Not too much. Maybe, I don't know, 5
Okay,
dB or something.
that should do. Oh, but sorry, it's actually going through another output, so now it should be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, that will do. So now I'll play some rhythms on push. So let me just go here.
Mhm.
So what do we have?
Guys, also, if any of our viewers has an idea, what we could do in this beat in our collab
Yeah.
with Bobby, definitely let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
Just to repeat, this whole music production stream is about you guys getting involved, telling us your ideas. If you have any questions, also let us know. And yeah, if you like the stuff we are doing, don't hesitate to follow us, subscribe, or donate. We are very grateful. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me just build something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe here.
I put your push on full screen so people can actually see what you're doing there.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Can I ask you a question actually? When you create a beat like this, are you using the accent button on the push, so everything is playing at full velocity for now?
Well, right now I didn't have it on, so because I was programming the drums in this view up here,
Mm-hmm.
so it's automatically on the same level, so to speak. But then once I start recording something, it will be. Oh, you can see here, right?
Wait, we need to. Okay. You can show again.
Okay, so now everything is on the same.
So everything is at
velocity.
100. So you
Yeah.
you basically set the push to 100, and then when you type it in the step sequencer, it just puts it in at 100. Yeah.
Yeah. It automatically adds the 100 value to
Mm.
all the notes. But so now I just try to record like a kick drum, but without the fixed velocity, so then it will be more more natural. So let's try.
Okay.
Okay, I think the last one was quite good. So I will use this magic button here to get what I was playing. So let's listen. What do you think, guys? added some random velocity that Martin, you just...
Sorry.
So I just added some random velocity here.
Yeah.
The stuff you showed me yesterday. So
So you drew it in with the pencil tool.
yeah, exactly. I'm just missing one kick maybe here. Oh, let me add it. Okay, so perfect. Okay, I will skip it. Okay, so I think the basic beat is rolling.
Cool.
So what do we do next?
So now let's add a sample. Something like
Okay.
what I don't know your library. So do you have any like funk stuff, jazz stuff? Because that's what he was doing, right? Like I guess Bobby is really like a fan of funk music, so maybe we can go this way as well. And then maybe later add some electronic synths to underline like his switch to like this new modern sound he's creating right now.
Yeah, that's something we can do for sure. So let me think what I can add. I was thinking to add, because there are some nice samples here as well, that they sound like record samples. So I can show you what I was thinking
Yeah.
about maybe. Okay, so I think it's from
So
one of
so
the...
it's the Ableton standard sample stuff, yeah?
Yeah. So
Guys, if you have any ideas, questions, just let us know in the chat.
yeah, I'm just trying to... No, it wasn't this one. Just trying to think about the source of that. Already forgot what that was. Something from here.
So you're not going for like sampling right now?
No, I'm not going for sampling. It won't be possible since I actually have the library on my laptop, not on this.
Okay, I get it.
So I don't have many samples that could be used for this from this machine.
No worries. Okay, cool.
Let's try something from this source.
Wait a second. Go back. Ep something. I cannot read it from here. Yeah, this one. I know. Yeah, it's interesting, but the pitch is kind of weird. I don't know if that's the
Now
best.
it's your turn, so you can choose something
Yeah,
that you like.
that's why I wanted to listen to it again. Yeah, just continue. Maybe we will find something else, but we can.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
that could work, right?
That could work, but just don't let it play for too long. Like maybe.
Okay.
So
should I try
so
this
no
one?
one-shot samples, but the re-trigger.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but this gives it a nice like futuristic vibe, definitely. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
What key are we going for?
That's a good question. Well, the chord sounds like it's some, I don't know, minor seventh or something. So be minor, and then
Actually, yeah, playing with the pitch wheel is nice. Maybe even I was thinking about not like playing the notes for too long, but like trying also to add some rhythmic, like rhythm stuff. Yeah,
okay.
maybe
The thing is
you
that,
need to do the attack a little bit shorter, so it
yeah,
immediately.
that's for sure. I'll try to shorten the attack somehow. Yeah, already quite short. There's a lot of also like decay.
Yeah.
Let's try. And some reverb. It's also here. Oh, it's here.
I see Bobby's rejoining us right now.
Okay.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, how are you? So we are
So we were
already working on on the collab.
Yeah, I've been with you.
okay.
I was listening to what are you doing.
Yeah, so we just started with like a basic drum beat, real quick, so I can play it too. And then we started looking for some more like melodic sounds. So we found this like chord sound. Yeah, and so now we were just trying to figure out what melody we can play based on this chord.
All right.
And
I
that's
like it so far.
okay, that's cool. So that's where we are. So I was thinking about some also using the
These are major chords, right?
uh,
We are not quite sure.
but we can check it real quick because you have this.
Let me just ask Bobby quickly. Were you able to fix the audio stuff? What do you think?
I checked it on Zoom's webpage and we will give it a go.
And we will just give it a try later. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about that?
Bobby. Hello. Can you yeah, I think there we could do like a melody with this one. And once we have done that, we can send it over to Bobby.
Yeah. I'll just record this pattern real quick. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just quickly adjust the timing a little bit. And I guess it could be shorter. So something like this will work.
It's a bit too jumpy right now, right? Like
Say again?
when it goes back, it
Uh-huh.
jumps like the pitch fader is jumping back to zero like immediately. Can you try to make the transition a bit smoother?
Sure, I can. So let me do it just like, whoa, just like this maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then it should be more smooth. Yeah. Maybe even slower, yeah?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I think we have something, and
Yeah.
I think
And then
Bobby, do you think you can do something with that?
so
Oh wait, we cannot hear Bobby, unfortunately.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, perfect. So
I
now
Okay.
we
can do
can hear
something
you.
with it.
Now let's just see if if we will be actually able to send it over to you and to hear your computer sound. That will be now the most interesting part.
Okay. So
Just save
so
the
shall I
stuff into a Splice project.
okay.
If you want, you can also just share your Ableton so we don't. Ah, but that's part of Ableton right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just make sure you have all the sounds in place. Who has those birds singing outside?
Oh,
Is it
that
from
might be
you,
me.
Bobby, or
No, that might be me.
uh
Sorry. I will
we
close.
should
I will close the window. Sorry.
no, it's all good, but we should test the D-bird on.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
So guys, who wasn't watching the stream yesterday, we found out that there is actually a plugin called dbird,
Yeah.
which is able to filter out any birds from any recording. And we were first joking about this, so we said, "Oh, maybe there's a plugin called dbird," and there is actually a plugin called dbird. So that was kind of a funny coincidence. Okay, let me just close the window quick.
I
Yeah.
wish I could get it. I wish I could get it installed in my ears.
When you have to sleep, right? That would be nice.
Yeah,
Man, that's the future,
I really
honestly.
loved bird tweetings, but I can't sleep from that. When when you really want to sleep and you hear that, it you cannot get sick.
I'm telling you
You know?
guys, in the future, like we will have like this brain transplants or something like that. You will have a chip inside, and then you will just load any VST plugin into your brain, and you will just filter out these birds, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'm really like I'm 99% sure it's going to be like that. Okay, let me just close the window for a second.
Yeah. So
This
I'm
is the
just
future.
adding this project to Splice right now. So that will take a few moments.
Okay, cool.
Hmm. Oh, I can hear those birds.
They're at Bobby's actually. I can still hear the
It's me.
birds.
Yeah. It's
Ah,
here.
okay. I thought it's here.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't hear it because I have the headphones on, so it isolates
Yeah.
kind of. I can't
Okay.
hear the birds.
You just Voitek, you're not screen sharing anymore, right?
I know,
No,
because what
I'm
I'm
just
doing.
asking.
Okay, before you send it, Voitek, we can give it a try. I share my screen,
Okay, cool.
and let's see if this time we can
Okay, cool. Let's do it
uh,
like this.
we can do it.
Okay. Right, so it's already uploading, so it should be it's like 60 megabytes, so it
Okay, we can
should
see
take
your
just a
screen,
sec. Mm-hmm.
Bobby.
Okay.
So that works already.
Okay. So, do you hear anything?
Nah,
I'm
unfortunately
choosing
not.
these audio
Yeah.
clips.
Mm-mm.
What's your email, Bobby, by the way?
It was my email address.
Yeah, so what's your email address?
Maybe send it over Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do because I
Okay,
don't want to say it
Yeah.
loud
sure, no
before I
problem.
start to get a lot of spams.
Who knows
No
what
problem.
CIA agents are watching us, man?
Yeah.
Guys, these days you have to keep your email address safe.
No, that's true. That's actually
Otherwise, you will be bombed by
spam.
huge amount of junk
Yeah,
mails and also easily get fraud as well.
Hmm.
true.
Okay, so send it over.
Yeah, so man, I'm really happy once I solved all technical difficulties and I can focus on the stream. It's annoying to always like check if everything is going all right.
Well, I don't think I don't think we can do this.
No?
Hmm.
Well, I would say, listen guys, if it's not going to work now with Bobby's sound, I would say because we're like reaching 1.5 hours of our stream, and we said
Hmm.
we want to keep it short, and we said like 1.5 hour maximum. So why not just finish the stream then if it's not going to work now? Um, and we will just pick another day during this week, and then Bobby. Until then, we are going to figure out this sound problem. What do you guys think?
Well, for me that's okay. I mean, if you want to carry on with the beat, Wojtek, that's
Hmm.
fine as well. I'm into it. If you want to uh, finish the stream right now, that's cool as well. I'm cool with that, and we can just pop back into it next time, and probably more equipped with the good
Yeah,
sound.
we can definitely figure it out by the next time, so we know how to stream sound from your computer, and then we can do it, because actually we are aiming to do the stream for an hour and a half, so maybe we should keep stick to this idea, and then carry on. And today we did a nice long interview.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean,
All right, cool.
that's like we're still figuring out this whole streaming stuff. So yeah, what we didn't think about was that Bobby is sitting on a PC and not on a Mac, like me and Voitek do. So everything turned out to be a little bit more complicated, unfortunately, and we didn't think of that.
Yeah, I didn't think it's going to be that
Yeah,
complicated.
I actually thought it's going to be easier than on a Mac. Um,
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but
but yeah, that's weird. No, okay, so
not now.
guys, because I have this feeling we will not be able to figure it out right now on the stream.
Mhm.
Um, so what should we finish the stream for today and just continue during the week? Wojtek?
I feel I would stay a little bit more with that beat, if you don't mind, guys. If you think you're tired or something,
No, no,
or you
I,
have
I'm
scheduled
I'm not
something
tired
up
at all. I'm
already.
just asking Wojtek, but I cannot hear him right now. Oh,
Sorry, I was thinking that you're asking
the,
the people watching
no,
that,
no,
but
no.
if they don't mind, then I would probably prefer coming back to it,
Mm-hmm.
because that would be the third day for me. So yes, I can do it, but I feel it will be kind of rushed in a way. Uh, so maybe it's better to come back to it with the fresh setup after also a little break, and then we can
Exactly.
bring some more creative stuff to the table, if that's okay for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. That's for me. It's completely fine.
For me,
I think it makes the most sense,
Hmm.
right, Bobby?
for me as well, it's all right if you don't mind to have with me another time as
No,
well.
not at all.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
I hope
man.
I I hope I was not boring and stuff.
No, man. It
no,
was really interesting to hear about your whole background and all that stuff. And no, you're always welcome to be here with us. And I think
Thank
I
you.
think it's just more interesting for the viewers if we're not going to figure out technical issues, but actually doing something.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
uh, s-
So
someone is
let's do
writing.
the
Wait, grr is writing on YouTube. Just one of you make some noise, at least for a few minutes, until I finish my beer off. So he wants us to make some more noise. Okay, thank you,
okay.
grr, for
The
for
big shout out to
to
Grr.
grr, skirt, to giving us this input. Yeah, so which he wants to listen to something. Maybe we will play him our beat from yesterday's stream.
Yeah, okay, we can. So let me bring it back.
So grr, if you missed our stream yesterday, you can listen or
Okay,
what kind of beat we did.
just yeah. So are you able to see the live screen right now, or
No, I'm still seeing
okay?
seeing Bobby's screen.
So Bobby, you have to stop.
Oh,
You have to stop sharing your
oh
screen.
You have
my
to
God.
stop.
Stop it right now.
Stop right now, man.
Okay,
Okay,
trying to figure it out.
no problem.
Yeah, so
Okay,
and we have another 9 minutes and 30 seconds until our Zoom session is over again.
okay.
Holy shit.
Oh,
This is
again.
stressful with all these like limitations.
Yeah, that's correct. Uh,
Okay. Grr appreciates us making some more music.
okay.
Bobby, you know how to finish the screen share? Okay, he did it. I think he's gone completely actually.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe he will come back. Okay, so then let's switch to your screen then. Share your screen.
Okay. Well, maybe the other idea would be to play some other track that maybe I was working on.
Okay.
If that's okay, because the one from yesterday, I think We probably need a little break.
Okay. No, you're
but
right.
so yeah, I can play something. Then you can tell me what to do, or just what you think. What can we?
So basically, you're going to play us a song, and we give you some input on what we think.
Well,
Or
yeah,
is it
yeah.
finished already?
No, yeah, it's not finished. So I just wanted to play something else than the song that we were doing yesterday to
Cool.
take a break
Mm-hmm.
from it. So I just found something pretty random that I was working on recently. So so it's not finished, and any ideas would be also appreciated. So we can do something with it maybe as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, let
Oh,
me.
you have some noise there from some reverb, I think.
That's for sure. Okay,
Okay.
so I think it might fit the stuff that Bobby is doing as well. So let me see.
Okay, cool.
Let, let me see what we have so far. It's not finished, so it might be good to work on it at some point. Just let me know if it's working or not. Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear it.
That's actually me singing in the background.
You're singing.
Nice.
Oh man, that's amazing.
I think that's pretty much it. So it's like a raw idea,
Nice, nice.
something that we can use.
It's really, really nice. Really,
And
really good.
there was like all the vocally stuff, like do 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 do. That was you,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think
Amazing.
it
That's
was just.
really
Let me
cool.
see. Yeah, it was like some singing. Like
Ah, okay. Shit, man, that's amazing.
yeah. So
You can definitely like don't put it just at the beginning. Like let it go for some time. The sing. I really like the
okay,
melody,
that's cool.
and I like
That's
actually your voice, man.
oh man, that's the first time in my life I hear
Yeah,
it.
no, but it was
For,
nice.
for real. Like once I heard the compliment that I'm much better person when I'm drunk. So now I'm hearing for the first time that I can sing. So it's a good day. Okay.
No,
Anyway, uh,
like
yeah.
let me just say, like the drums, obviously they're not they're heavy. I like the samples you use there.
Mhm.
But you didn't like work on them like uh a lot right now, or am I wrong?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like there needs to be like some compression and EQing and stuff, because
Uh-huh.
right now they're all over the place.
Yeah, yeah,
But I like in general, I like the samples. They're like this heavy hitting sound, so it can be like a nice headbanger.
yeah. Also, for the baseline is something very very generic, so to speak. Because if I play it to you, it's just like the Ableton's baseline, which is a placeholder,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
melody also is not, nothing interesting. So, but that is just to give the idea that I wanted the real bass guitar in here. So, just to remember about this, I put something that sounded a bit like guitar, but it's a placeholder.
Grr, let us know what you think about this beat. Is that your style of music or not? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Actually,
what I want to just add is I find it really, really interesting. The song makes me feel like I'm listening to these wake up music. Like in the
Okay.
morning, Okay, apart from D-Bird and stuff like that, it's very good. Sometimes you wake up in the morning, everything is happy, everything is nice. Spring or summertime, everything is colorful outside, and you hear the bird tweetings, and you just wake up, you have a coffee, and this is the song what you put on
Yeah,
to
Okay.
wake up,
true.
and
Well,
just kick a big boot, have a big kick in the morning, boost your energy levels up to the maximum, and just go for something.
okay. Well,
It has a lot of energy.
what I can do here is I can export it in a way that you will be able to use it, because I think I have some weird debird type of plugins here, so I'll get rid of them. I can put it on Slack. Maybe we can work on this one because it has more elements, so it will be more, I don't know, more interesting maybe next time to
Okay.
work from it. So then you can add your ideas from your computer or your samples, and we can work on this one if you want to, guys.
I think
All
Bobby
right.
would be the perfect person to add some nice bass line, because I know he knows how to make some good bass lines.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I will export it, and then next time
Grr
we can
just wrote he will pop up another bottle if we keep this way.
okay.
So he wants us to continue, but unfortunately, or grr, unfortunately, we plan to do a collab together with Bobby, and it's not working out. So, what about you give us a follow or a subscribe on YouTube, and you will just join us during this week for the second episode of this stream, and then we will just continue this collab. What about that? We will see.
Let's see what he says. Hopefully it will be fine.
I promise we will be well prepared for the next.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have this feeling this whole stream has a huge latency because people are answering very late. I don't know why. Oh, he says I will. Perfect. Thank you so much, Guru.
Oh, cool.
That's really nice of
Thank
you.
you.
Cool. Then guys, let's call it a. How do you say it in English?
Sorry.
Let's call it a night. Let's call it a day. How do you say it in English? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Let's call it a
I don't
night
know.
then.
Bobby, you remember any Polish words apart from the one starting with K?
Please no. I only taught him this one, I think.
Oh, sorry, there was no question. Yeah, I just remember Ege Shegedra.
Oh, Ege Shigedra is good.
I remember Smacznego and as
Oh, there you go. Very
Köszönöm.
nice.
I remember köszönöm.
yeah, tak, tak.
Tak, tak.
Okay, there.
So, oh man, okay. Sorry about that. And the Zoom session is over again. Restart it one more time. See if the guys are joining. Bobby is back. Cool. Hey, I hate this Zoom stuff, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Sucks. Maybe next time we will do it over Skype or something.
Guys, please donate because we need to have a continuous stream, not breaking up
Exactly. Let's hope
next time.
Voitek is coming back.
Yeah, at the
Or
same
we
time,
just use
I
Skype.
hope Grr has fun.
Yeah, man.
I hope you are having fun.
It's always good to have someone
I-
giving some input. We really appreciate that because that's what it's all about in this stream. Getting everyone involved, enjoying what we are doing, and we hope we can
sorry
entertain.
again from that side that we couldn't make this a proper collaboration this time.
No worries,
next
man.
time,
No
I
worries.
promise you we are going to figure it out and do it.
No worries.
as
And
it
I
has to be.
see Voitek is back as well.
Yep. Hello, everyone.
Perfect. Let me just see. Let me just switch back to another view.
So the birds are really, really loud now. I can hear.
Okay, no. So, guys, let's call it whatever. No, it was a nice stream, Bobby. Thank you so much for being here, and we will. I'm looking forward to welcome you back on the next stream. Yeah. So, guys, anything you want to say, or should I just finish it?
Yeah, thank you for having me here today. Thanks for the invitation, and thank you for the re-invitation as well for the next show.
Sure, man. Like Polish Hungarian brothership, is alive right now here.
Yo, Polak Węgier dwa bratanki.
Exactly, Polak Węgier dwa bratanki. Perfect. So, yeah. To anyone who is still watching, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you, Jepo, especially for the huge donation today. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on any of our social media. For Bobby, that's DJ Bobby Max on Facebook and A Bobby Max on Instagram. And I will put on a little screen in a second, so you can also see Voitek's and my social media, and then I will finish the stream. So yeah, thank you guys for joining, and hopefully see you soon during the next days. Bye bye.